Think awareness and feet and let them just settle onto the earth. Shift your weight a little bit into your heels. Soften your tailbone. And then lift the hands on your right hand on your heart center. Just fill up to your heart center. And then it's off. And then a slow breath in your belly. Inviting that breath to rise all the way up to your hand. And let's do two more. Slow, deep breath in your hand. Let that breath just rise up and fill your upper hand. And then exhale. One more. I find this breath good for balancing. And then just take a moment to turn your attention inward and see what you're bringing to the table this fine day. And then opening your eyes and your right hand in front of your face and your left hand behind your table. Kind of, yeah. And then soften your tailbone and turn from your hips, then your waist, and then your kind of upper back, your shoulders, your neck, and then push out the palm of your top hand, pushing really gently. And then center. So take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, turn from your hips and then your waist, upper back, and sort of sequentially wringing out your spine. And then whatever's comfortable, pull your hand back as you look over your shoulder. Come back to center. Breath. Take a breath in. And then exhale as you looking over your shoulder. Inhale to center. And then exhale, twist the other way. Kind of inviting all any tension and tightness in your spine. Just let go. So breath in and then exhale. And then a breath back in. Let's do one more with this side. So take a breath in. Exhale as you're twisting out tension and tightness. And then exhale as you twist the other way, kind of opening up the front of your shoulders, the side of your neck, and back. I'll check the other hand. Soften your tailbone, lift from the crown of your head, and twisting just from your hips and your waist. And now your shoulders. And now happens when you sort of push gently through the palm of your hand and look over. And inhale. Let's go back the other way. And just sort of opening up the front of your shoulder and back. So taking a breath in. And then exhale and twist. Inhale back to center. And then twist. Let's do two more. So exhale as you twist, maybe looking over a little bit farther. Inhale to center. Exhale as you opening up front of your shoulders. And then to your tailbone. I always find it makes a big difference if you just soften your tailbone. And then twist. Maybe you're looking over just a little farther, opening up all sorts of parts of your body that need just a little. And then keeping with that same twisting motion, keeping your arms heavy, your feet rooted to the ground, crown of your head lifted up to the heavens, and just let your hands just gently knocking on our cheek. All sorts of wonderful acupressure points for digestion. We got the door of life smack behind our navel, so knocking on the door of life. Feeling your feet as they just sink into the earth, twisting from your hips and your waist. Just breathing naturally. What happens if you do this and relax your jaw, relax your neck, relax your hips, and then bring your front hand up under our collarbone. Some great acupressure points for our immune system, beginning of our lung meridian. And then take your front hand up and over the shoulders, just in case you have any tension, tightness in your traps. Let's down to our under our collarbone, and then back to our seat belt. And gradually slow it down. Just let your hand be. And just notice the air as it moves through your fingers. What I keep noticing is this skirt is kind of stiff materials. I keep hearing it swishing. So I see what sounds you're hearing. See how your clothes feel. Is there maybe swishing on your skin, maybe not. And then slow it down. And then floating up your right. Then as you exhale, stretch from the tip of your fingertips. And then we'll inhale, float your left hand up. As you exhale, let your top hand pull to the heavens and your bottom hand reach down to the earth. So inhale, float up. And then exhale, stretch. Inhale, float up. And then exhale. And then at your own pace, as you inhale up, and then exhale. Let's do one more to each side. Stretch. I think we started on this side, so let's do one more to have it be balanced, since that's our theme of today, balancing. And then slow it down. And then taking your hands so that your palms are facing the heavens. You're going to float your hands up. When you get to about your forehead, interlace your fingers and then push your palm to the heavens and then float them down. So inhale, stand taller. And then exhale, float your hands down as you sink a little bit in your knees. So inhale up and exhale down. This is the raise the hands to support. Two hands support the heavens. And this move is for balancing our triple warmer. So our triple warmer is a heart helper. It's connected to the fire element. So let's balance our fire element. So inhale up. And exhale, float down. And this time as you inhale, see how it feels to stand a little bit on your toes. And exhale down. Inhale, and your choice, what feels right, how high you want to come up on your toes, checking out your balance today. So inhale. And exhale, float down. Let's do two more. Inhale, stretching up. Maybe stretching up those feet. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale, your hands down. And just kind of wriggle and shake with your body. See what you notice. And then take your left hand right by your ear, and the palm face to the heavens. Your right hand by your ear, and your left hand right by your kind of your ribs. What you're going to do is you're going to exhale as you push your hands away from each other. And then inhale, rotate, and come back to the same spot on the other side. So now your left hand is by your ear, and your right hand is by your ribs. So take a breath in, and exhale as you push your palms away and sink. And then inhale as you rotate your arms back around. Exhale down. I adore, this is a very ancient movement, and it's Raise the hands to condition the stomach and the spleen. Beautiful balancing movement. So, palms facing to the heavens, your upper palm by your ear, your lower palm facing the earth, right by your ribs. Take a breath in. Exhale as you push palms away and sink. Inhale. Windmill your arms around and switch. So our spleen and our stomach, we all know, is all connected to our digestion. But it's also connected to our digestion of emotions, right? So as we balance our digestion, balance our emotions, exhale and sink. Let's do one more. And then float it down. And then take your front leg, like which leg is front? Your left leg, kick it this way. Right, just kick it this way. Your right leg and just kick it. Kick it. Now lift from your thigh and down. So a kick, lift, down, kick, lift. Kind of, if any of you are soccer players, or maybe soccer moms, soccer dads. So opening up your hips. So then sideways, front ways. This way we open the side and then inside. So kick, open, down, kick. Let's do one more to each side. And slow it down. And with your feet probably about widest hip width apart, take a breath in. Let's just fold. And let your head be really heavy between the vertebrae of your neck and your neck. Take a breath in through your nose and exhale out your mouth with a. Invite the muscles of your lower back to just soften. Bending your knees, just slowly roll up. And I want to share with you 2 movements for balance that I just think are super fun. So the first one is the spiraling dragon. I'm going to turn my back to you. All right. So turn on the heel of your left leg and come up on the toes of your right leg. And that, right? So the shorter your width, so kind of see where you're at today. And you can put your hands on your front thigh to feel your balance. Now take your left hand. It's on your left thigh. Find your balance. Take your right hand. Now push it, twist, right? And kind of feel that stretch. Maybe lengthen that back leg. Feel my body. And then come back to center. Now we'll turn the other leg. So turn on the heel of your right leg, heel of your right foot. And then now you're up on your toes of your left leg. Put your right hand on your thigh, lifting up your left hand. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, push through the palm and twist. Maybe straightening your back leg. And see how that feels. And then come back to center. So now we're going to turn on the heel of your left leg, come up on your toes. And before you your toes, kind of away from the center of your body. Find that same pushing through your top hand as you twist. Now see today how it feels to lift your left hand and push, and then maybe, just maybe, what happens if you kind of lean? And all this is up to personal choice today, what feels right. And then let go. Let's try the other side. So turning on the heel of your right foot, and then turning to your way on the toe of your left foot. Now take your right heel, root it, and turn your toes of your right foot a little bit out, kind of like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, somewhere. Now, shift your weight to your front leg. Put your right hand on your thigh. With your left hand, kind of twist, right? Now, seeing how you feel today, maybe take your right hand, push, and then push away from the palms of both hands, and maybe a little bit of a lean, kind of wringing out tension and tightness all over, and then shake it out. Let's do a forward fold. Inhale through your nose and exhale your mouth with a whew, and then roll up. All right, so if you're still with me, spiraling dragon, let's try flying. So take your so take your right foot in front of your left, and have a pretty, probably a foot or so between your front leg and back leg. Take your palms face forward. Now shift your weight to your front leg and really root into that front leg and pushing out the heel of your back leg. See if today, as you push out the heel, today what feels right. So you kind of hinge over and shake it out. Okay, so the other way. Notice I went forward because full disclosure, I don't want you guys, well, all right, full disclosure. So we did this way. So I'm going to do, I can't do that. I have to do mirror image. I'll get all messed up. So now your left leg will be forward. Take a pretty narrow stance. Now that I know which one, I'll go this way. So shift your weight to your front leg. Have your palms super squeaky board. Move over. All right. Your weight's on your front leg. Root down. Your palms, your dragon wings are facing forward. Shift your weight to your front leg. And then little by little, and you may have like, this might be it, right? Flying dragon, which is fantastic. Push through that back heel. Just explore with curiosity and, of course, humor. And see flying dragon. Push through that back leg. And then shake it out. And shake out your hands. Bounce into your heels. And then next inhale, stand up on your toes, clasp your palms together, and inhale up on your toes. And exhale it with a one more. Inhale up. And slow down. Drop your awareness down. Float your hands up and float them down. And inhale as you almost like strings around your wrists, and exhale down. Inhale, float up. And exhale down. And this time as you float up, glide your hips back. So inhale, exhale down. I'll show you. Inhale, glide your hips back. Exhale, stand up. Gliding your hips back as far as feels comfortable this morning. Waking up your legs. It's called P. So inhale as you glide your hips back, put your hands up. And exhale, float your hands down. Inhale, float up. You could probably see if you did this for 10 minutes or so, be a very nice warm up. So inhale, float your hands up. Exhale, float down. As you glide your hips back, let's do 2 more. Now continuing with the same floating, but this time float your hands up and down. As you inhale, stand a little taller. And as you exhale, sink. Inhale, maybe your weight shifts a little to your toes. Exhale a little to your heels. So inhale. Now we've shifted into one of the most simplest, but I think really profound Qigong movements, just called flying. Inhale, float. As you stand taller. And exhale. Just picture your hands like feathers. Maybe your arms as wings as you float up above the earth and exhale down. So your feet are rooted in the earth as the crown of your head connects to the heavens. Let's do one more. Inhale, float up and exhale down. And put your awareness in the center of your palms. And imagine that there's sort of a beam of light connecting your palms. And as you pull your hands apart and then exhale together, as you pull your hands apart, kind of expanding that beam of light. And as you exhale, condensing that beam of light. And we'll do that same flying movement, but this time with attention between our palms. See how it feels different? That as you inhale, you're expanding and also connecting to the energy of the earth in your palms, and then compressing. Inhale, expand. Exhale, compress. Let's do one more. What this is for preparation for a movement I want to share with you. It's very balancing, and it's from Daisy Lee. And it's called the Flying Phoenix, and I've been doing it every morning for the past week and a half, and it's just lovely. So I want to share it. So same kind of idea. We're going to be a flying phoenix. You're going to start with gliding your hips back. So we've sort of sunk. Now inhale, float your arms up as you stand taller. So we'll do 3 of these. Inhale. And then as you exhale, glide your hips back. Inhale, stand taller. Exhale as you glide your hips back. So inhale. So we're sort of opening up our phoenix wings. Now on the 4th time, you're going to inhale up. Keep inhaling if that works for you, and bring your wrists in and sink. And then exhale, push out through the palms of your hands. And then as your hands straighten, relax your wrists. So we'll do 3 of these. So inhale. So you sink. Exhale, pushing out through the palms of your hands. And then soften your wrists. We'll do one more. Inhale. And then exhale. And soften your wrists. Then glide your hips back as you connect to the energy of the earth. And then you're going to cross your arms. Imagine scooping up that energy, right? You've got it in the palms of your hands. Now you're going to bring that energy into your heart center and your lungs. And now your fingers, probably your second or your third, feel around for underneath your collarbone. And there's a little divot. And that's the point we were knocking on earlier today. And right in that little divot is the second point of your lung meridian, lung 2. So take one of your fingers and just give us gentle, soft rub. So stimulating lung 2. It's great for lung health, your immunity, but it also helps melt sadness. Now take the palms of your hands and just cover So like you're giving yourself a hug, kind of melting any sadness in your lungs and your heart center. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pull your palms away from your lungs. Now turn them to the earth where we release that sadness we just pulled off. Now with your arms crossed kind of by your forehead, now connect to the energy of the heavens as we paint like a rainbow of light all around. And that's the whole movement. So the flying phoenix. So let's put it all together. So start with gliding your hips back. Now inhale as you float your wings up. And then exhale as you glide your hips back. Inhale, float your wings up. And we'll do 3 of these. Exhale. So our last inhale up. So we open our wings. So float your wings up as you inhale, but now bring your wrists and your elbows in. And then exhale, stand taller as you push through the heels of your hands. We'll do 3 of these. And what this represents is we're pulling in our resources. And as we exhale, we're sort of delineating our boundaries, but then we have softness around those boundaries. So pull in your resources and then make a stand for your boundaries and then relax. One more time. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, push through the palms of your hands. Soften. Now glide your hips back as you reach down, connect to that nurturing energy of the earth. Pull it up in your palms and bring it to your lungs. And then let's just give a nice big breath in. A breath out. Another breath in. As you exhale, pull what no longer serves you. Deposit it to the earth. And then with your palms up to the heavens, connect to the light of the heavens as you paint a rainbow of light all around. Let's do one more. So glide your hips back. Inhale as you float up. And then exhale as you glide your hips back. Inhale, stand taller as you lift those wings. And then as those wings connect to the energy of the earth. And down. So this time we'll stand taller. Inhale. Keep inhaling as you sink. Bring those wrists in. And then exhale, stand taller. So pulling our resources in close. Establishing our boundaries, but with gentleness. One more time. Think. Establish those boundaries. With gentleness. Glide your hips back. Connect to the energy of the earth. Scoop it up. Bring it into your heart center and your lungs. Take a deep breath in as you connect to the warmth of your hands and that energy of the earth you've just brought in. On your next exhale, pull that energy out. Release it to the earth. Inhale. Paint a rainbow of light all around. And bring your hands to your lower belly. Stand with your feet close together. And close your eyes. And invite your body to just rock and sway very, really gently. Little micro movements. And then take a slow, deep breath into your belly, gliding one hand up to your heart center. Take a slow, deep breath into your belly and then let that breath rise up to your lungs and heart center. A slow exhale out. And another slow breath into your hand at your belly, inviting that breath to rise up, filling your lungs. Let's do one more like this. And then taking a moment to feel and see what you feel in your body. And thank you for joining me for Qigong for balance and for balancing.